We start today at noon with new information out of Gunnison County where 3 bodies have been found. The Undersheriff Josh Ashey says on Sunday night a hiker found a body near the Gold Creek campground off of County Road 771. He said that Monday morning investigators found 2 more bodies. The coroner's office has not identified who they are but said they do not appear to be from the area at this time. The investigators are saying there is nothing to indicate foul play. This morning the dentist accused of killing his wife by poisoning her was back in court, and we're learning new details about what happened leading up to her death. Today we learned that James Craig's wife, Angela, first went to the hospital on March 6th. They did not do a blood test at that time. Then on March 9th, she was back at the hospital. Her blood tested negative for cyanide, but they did find toxic but non-lethal levels of arsenic in the blood. On March 15th, they tested her blood and then found that she had lethal levels of a chemical that restricts blood vessels. It's also found in Visine. This morning, the coroner did take the witness stand and said the cause and manner of her death was acute cyanide and tetrahydrazine poisoning. Police arrested Craig in March after his wife died in the hospital. He allegedly had the poison he used to kill her delivered to his dental practice in Aurora. Our Katie Eastman is in court, and we'll be having the latest updates for you at 4. At least 3 people were killed in a crash between a passenger bus and multiple cars this morning in Illinois. 14 others were hurt after the Greyhound bus struck 3 commercial trucks. The trucks were parked on an exit ramp off I-70 in Madison County. No one inside the trucks were hurt. Back home, we're taking a live look at Fort Collins right now. We've got this beautiful sunny day, and it's only going to get warmer from here. And then in Denver, taking a live look over in Power Field, where you can see the crews getting ready for Taylor Swift this weekend. You know, just that little concert that's coming to our city in a couple of days. We are in full swing summer at this point.
Yeah, it's certainly feeling summer-like out there. And we are talking about, as you mentioned, Nusha, some nice sunny weather for now. May see a few afternoon clouds and maybe a spot shower, a gusty shower this afternoon. No big deal. Would not adjust your outdoor plans at all for today or tomorrow, but for that certain concert, we could have some weekend storms returning to the picture by the time we especially get into your Saturday, maybe some of those around for our Friday as well. Meantime, HD Doppler radar. Hey, after last month, I am thrilled to show you how quiet it is right now. One little renegade shower out there in the Maroon Bells. That is pretty much it at this point statewide. But we'll see a few showers try and develop this afternoon. These will be what we term high base. What I mean by that is we're going to probably see a few raindrops in the windshield. The clouds look kind of ominous around 3-4 o'clock this afternoon, but you're not really going to see much coming from those clouds. Again, maybe a few raindrops in the windshield, a little burst of gusty winds, and that is pretty much it. Again, come 4, 5, 6 o'clock or so, and then those shower storms push off to the east, and that is pretty much it in terms of any rain chances for us statewide for our day today. So a nice day ahead for us. Highs in the low 90s, mostly sunny skies. Again, that isolated gusty storm early this afternoon with high temperatures mostly in the 90s. But Anusha, in terms of that concert for the weekend ahead, I think we could be a little bit more active. I'll have details. I'll have your specific Swiftcast coming up in about 15 minutes.
Okay. All right. I like what you did there. Thanks, Chris. Well, the DPD SWAT officer who was run over by a fire truck during the Nuggets championship parade is now recovering at home after having part of his leg amputated. Sergeant Justin Dodge has gone through several surgeries since the accident with the hopes of saving his leg, but we did learn that part of his leg did have to be amputated below his knee. Dodge is a 20-year law enforcement veteran. His friends say his attitude throughout the entire ordeal has been inspiring.
He has not complained one time about this. He is just talking about moving forward and using this as a way to spread positivity to others who may go through something similar, a hardship, and to bring community together.
It's just amazing. All donations for Dodge should go through the Denver Police Foundation. That's going to ensure all of the money does make it to the family. You can find the link to donate on our website, 9news.com. Dodge says he plans to return to work and continue his normal duties. The Denver School Board is getting more time to share the recording of the secret meeting where they decided to bring Denver police officers back into schools. 9 News and other media outlets are suing to let the public hear that meeting. A judge says that closed-door meeting the day after the shooting at East High should have been open to the public. School board members met behind closed doors, and when they came out 5 hours later, they had unanimously agreed to reverse the district's policy on armed officers in schools. The judge ordered DPS to share that recording of that meeting. The district then appealed, and just before the deadline to release the tape, they got another extension. We do have some good news for you for the fight against inflation. According to the Consumer Price Index that was released today by the Bureau of Labor Statistics, annual inflation slowed to 3% in June. That is a sharp drop from June of last year when inflation spiked to over 9.1%. That is the fastest annual rate since 1981. The annual rate is down from 4% year over year in May, landed just below economists' expectations. Today, NATO and Ukraine are holding their first ever high-level talks in a new format. The 31-nation alliance is not letting Ukraine join while the war with Russia is going on. But they have launched a NATO-Ukraine Council as a part of its political commitment to the country. Once the war started last year, the allies ruled that NATO cannot consider that to be a partner. Today, Zelensky praised NATO's decision to simplify Ukraine's path to eventual membership and hailed new security guarantees and military aid for his country emerging from the alliance summit.